It's no secret that the Louisiana coast is rapidly disappearing, but there is a small delta near Vermilion Bay, and it's showing us how we can rebuild some of that coast.
This is home to me. I've hunted and fished in South Louisiana since I was a little kid.
The roof is coming. Holy!
And just to see the land that's been decimated in that area because of Ida, it's tremendous. It's sad, but then on the other side of the coin, you see stuff like this happening, you say, hey, this is the answer.
There's been a lot of work in this area to try and understand and resolve how do we do restoration on the scale needed in Louisiana and actually rebuild our coast.
This is vital to the protection of coastal communities in Louisiana.
That's how Louisiana was built. We just need to get our minds set to doing what Mother Nature taught us.
Everywhere in Louisiana, you're seeing retreat. You're seeing the Gulf of Mexico winning the battle, eroding away the marshes, except here.
It's all nothing but land that just has been developed.
The processes that we see here today that build land in the Wax Lake Delta are the processes that built almost all of South Louisiana.
The erosion of Louisiana's coast has been well documented. Every hour, Louisiana loses about a football field's worth of land. Yet down the Wax Lake outlet near Morgan City, something remarkable has been happening for the last 60 to 70 years.
After the 1973 flood, it began building a new delta into Atchafalaya Bay.
The Wax Lake Delta is one of the few places in Louisiana where we're actually gaining land.
The Wax Lake outlet was originally designed to divert some of the water from the Atchafalaya River away from Morgan City. And in the process, it delivered fresh water and, more importantly, sediment into the Gulf of Mexico.
The Wax Lake outlet was dredged in the 1940s to release water levels, release pressure of water levels at Morgan City. But one of the things that's happened is you had the sediment and fresh water coming from the Atchafalaya River, which branches off the Mississippi River, and you actually have land building that's happening.
That sediment-laden water, when it gets in here, the sediment is going to drop out because there's less energy.
As that sediment gets deposited, it slowly, over time, builds up, creating sandbars at the edge of the delta.
We're on what's called a mouth bar, so we're right at the edge of Atchafalaya Bay as we come out of the Wax Lake outlet. So this is the tip of the Wax Lake Delta.
Over time, that sediment compacts down.
So this is just kind of like a little time capsule, looking back in time. Here we can see this is in the past, the darker organic material, this black. But then you can start to see more and more mineral sediment coming from this area, deposited and building out over time.
This creates firmer and firmer ground, which allows the land to get colonized with grasses and eventually various trees. And because the process has been occurring naturally, the Wax Lake Delta has given researchers the chance to study how land can be created in Louisiana.
The Wax Lake Delta has really been kind of a living laboratory to understand what that natural process looks like. What can we expect from things like diversion?
The delta and marsh is creating important habitat for a range of species. Everything from the fish we eat that support our seafood industry.
The things that are so important in an estuary. It's where there are going to be baby shrimp, larval shrimp. It's going to be where there are going to be young blue crabs. It's going to be where small fish that we're eventually going to eat, like flounders and redfish and speckled trout, are going to be using these types of habitat as shelter.
To a perfect corridor for birds.
It's really prime food for ducks in the winter, for geese in the winter.
If you look at all the migration surveys and all that on all the ducks and the geese that are coming down, they're coming down to places like Wax Lake because that's where the food's at.
For avid outdoorsman Kirk Sanji, the change in the Wax Lake Delta has been remarkable.
And when I first started coming down here, that was back in the late 80s and early 90s, and you just didn't have as much land as you have down here now.
Noticing change that's occurred since he brought his kids out there to hunt and fish not that long ago.
What we used to hunt was a bunch of sandbars and all that. Well, it's kind of grown up with a lot of willow trees, and we've kind of actually had to move a little further out to hunt, which actually is a good thing.
And the healthier the marshes, the more game that these areas can support.
I'm actually convinced that our productivity is going to go up. Because we harness more of the energy that the river brings, we're going to have more seafood, more wildlife, more abundance of life, because we're going to spread out the wealth. The wealth comes from the river.
Vital not only to wildlife, but it's also an important piece of protection for all of us who call Louisiana home.
This is vital to the protection of coastal communities in Louisiana.
A healthy coastline will act as a natural barrier for hurricanes, and because of that constant supply of sediment, the Wax Lake system has built-in resilience to these storms.
We have seen things like storms come through this area. They do impact the Wax Lake Delta, and you'll see like from satellite imagery, it'll like look more skeletal, but then it bounces back because you have that constant flow of sediment coming into the area. The wetlands recover naturally.
As the rest of the coastline disappears, advocates point to the Wax Lake Delta as proof of concept for other proposed diversion projects.
And this used to be what most of southeast Louisiana looked like, because the river was allowed to spread everywhere. It's not allowed to do that anymore, and so that's what we have to do. We have to fix that. We have to replumb the whole system to get more of this into more areas of coastal Louisiana.
I think there's some questions like, yes, the Mississippi River used to be able to build land. Can it still? And this is proof, yes, the Mississippi River can still build land.
And believe that Mother Nature could be the state's greatest engineer. This is some of the newest land in all of North America. It's a glimmer of hope and a story that offers relatively little hope. But as long as we can create systems like this, we still may be able to save some of the coast. Reporting from the very edge of Louisiana, I'm Daniel Phillips for KTC TV3.